Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you all being out there. Having fun. Countdown to Green, presented by Lunatic Designs. It's going to be super speedway racing today. We're going to get into the round of 8 of the playoffs here for the AMP Racing Cup Series. They are coming down to it. They have 4 races left, including this one, as the driver's ready to go. Fear the Beard's out there, so I had to put a hashtag Fear the Beard in the chat. So much love to everybody. Hope you're all having a good night. Hope you're all having a good day. It is we have a new command. We shouldn't. Oh no, that's just a hashtag Fear the Beard. There it is. Lunatic Designs giving it no budgie. That's Jeremy Daniel out there. That's the reason why I put hashtag Fear the Beard. Love good people, just good people. That's the reason why we do it. It is race day. Race information for today's race going to look as such. Round 1 of the race 1 of the round of 8 here at Talladega Super Speedway. 65 laps, 4 sets of tires, 75% fuel, 1 fast repair for the drivers on a 2.65 mile length racing surface. They're going to be 190 plus miles an hour, almost 200 miles an hour for these drivers. Going to be insane. Bam Auto giving you your weather tonight. 66 degrees on the air temperature, 69% humidity, clear skies with a 10-mile-an-hour wind. Should shake up the track a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. 89 degrees on the track temperature at qualifying here as they finish up this race, this session as they go. It is loud and proud at Talladega. We're going to have a good day. Hopefully we see some good helicopter awards. Hopefully we see some good racing too. That's all part of the deal. Mr. Van Ness, Mr. RB Turner, Mr. Michael Coulter giving us a big old love out there. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, everybody out there. We had a good race today for the Sunday Fun Day series. We're at Phoenix. It was fun. We're going to be at Las Vegas next week. That's going to be fun as well. I'm excited to be a part of that and to continue to have some fun with it. That's the big key about being a commentator is that you have to kind of put up or shut up. Finished 4th today, but congratulations to Zach Thompson. He's going to be in this race today on getting the victory. That was it was cool to watch. It was cool to be a part of. I'm not a big fan of driving Phoenix, but I'm a big fan of calling Phoenix, and we like that. So here's how your points stack up coming into today's race. And it's going to be Aaron Ryan leading the points charge with Josh Barr. They are audio teammates are stacked against each other, tied for that first spot. Steven Laskowski is going to be out there with that 3rd point standings. David Ament as well. So if the championship were to begin tomorrow, Ament would be just ahead of RB Turner by a position point. Zukic, Matt Allen, Zach Thompson. All 8 of these drivers are going to be looking. Well, they're going to be looking for clean speed. That's what they're going to be looking at. So you'll see the drivers in the gold. Those are going to be the drivers you're going to be looking at for the point standings. Everybody else, they're kind of out there. So you'll see those numbers on the left-hand side of your screen. There'll be more gold than there will be anything else. So we appreciate it. There's Muscarella Motorsports giving us some love out there. Appreciate you. We're going to try to make sure that we let Budgie do all the commands. We want to make sure that we do what we can. I want you guys to use it, but we don't want to do it too many times. We want to make sure that we let Budgie, whenever we start talking about things, hit those first things at first. So it's gonna be cool. Thank you for the follow out there as well on Twitch. Thank you very much. I love everybody out there. I want you guys to use all that stuff, but Budgie's the key here to making sure that we gel. We gel. Love it. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Check out Muscarella Motorsports and make sure that you get out there and you find out what they've got going on, because their website is ever evolving. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. I got to mute the everything. Not sure where you had to follow again. I don't know. I didn't do anything, I promise. There's Budgie for we're putting the Budgie. I thought that was Budgie's Budgie only command. I'm gonna have to go through StreamerBot and figure that out. There it is. Yep, that's how that works. That's how it works.
Emotional damage.
All right. Much love, everybody. I hope your Sunday was amazing. I'm eating fried chicken. All right, now that we got the formalities out of the way, everybody's good. Everybody's good. You guys keep doing your thing. Let's not change it up. Musgrove Motorsports, you keep using that as much as you want. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll change some things up, and we'll figure out, commands, and make sure that all the commands are working properly for everybody. Because we want them to be used, but we don't want them to be flooded, if that makes sense. So, not because I don't want to do it, not because Budgie shouldn't do it, but because we just want to make sure that they can be used. And if I put something fun out there, I want to make sure that it doesn't get, what is it, overabused? What's the word I'm looking for, Budgie? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying. Hey, it's all good. Yeah, they're going to be finishing up qualifying here. One of the things I want to say is I want to thank Amp Racing League for bringing us on board this season, but also AR Audio, BAM Autos out there. They've had Bistro. They've had quite a few folks out there. And, Muscarella Motorsports, they have some members out here. AR Audio, and when I talk about members, I mean team members out here. There's a team championship going on in this series as well. I want to talk about that because I think that's really, really stinking cool. I came across twice on the streamer bot, Budgie. Wasn't anything you did wrong. I know you did. I know, but it came across twice, and streamer bot went. Ugh. I want to make sure that everybody does the thing. I don't mean anything negatively about it. Let's stop, refresh, reset. We're good. It's Talladega, folks. Come on now. The team championship. That's where I was going with that. Yeah. No. I want to make sure everybody's good to go. No misunderstanding on my end. We're good. AR Audio leads 435 points over LPA Motorsports. BAM Auto is going to be third in those points standing, 615. Muscarella Motorsports 706 behind AR Audio, and it just depends on how many drivers they have running. So those are things you get to see. Quicksilver Motorsports 800 behind, and then Red Eye Motorsports 944 behind. Six teams in this one. The Rookie of the Year standings is going to be Laskowski. He has a 109-point advantage over Michael Bosworth and Brad Dove. So those are your drivers you're looking at. So Rookie of the Year standings, Stephen Laskowski leads that. It's a pretty commanding lead with four races left. So bear that in mind. Keep that in mind as we go forward. We'll try to make sure that we continue to hit on that because these drivers deserve the extra, right? And we want to make sure that everybody's going to go. We're running into qualifying 11 and a half minutes. That's pretty massive. But thank you, Budgie, for letting me know. I want to make sure that we're good. We're all good, folks. You're all amazing. Every one of you are amazing. So. You had a late start to the season? Yeah. Oh, I know, but hey, that just means the next season it's gonna be crazy. Jess had just given me an idea about something we can do through the middle portion of the summer. I'm gonna look into it because I would like to see if we can get drivers registered for it. Maybe there's an app out there that I can get in with and look at because there is a good situation that we could probably do a fantasy draft or a fantasy thing for the leagues on iRacing that we call. So if I can do that, it was something that I had thought I possibly could have thought of a long time ago and the things I remember thinking about, but you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. David Amen's going to be your pole sitter tonight. As you see the drivers in the yellow, those are going to be your drivers looking for the the top spots here. David Emmett, R.D. Turner, your outside pole sitter. Zach Thompson, Justin Zukic there in row number 2. Scrudmore's going to be out there with Matt Allen in row number 3. Josh Barr, Bosworth's going to be there in row number 4. Brad Dove, Mike Daniels, row number 5. Stephen Laskowski's going to have Aaron Ryan there in row number 6. Down the rest of the starting grid, row 7. Maybe. Hopefully it works right. Hold on. Row 7. Hyde. All right, listen here. There it is. Josh Barr, Bosford, Dove, Daniels, Laskowski, Aaron Ryan, Andrew Davis, Jordan Lane, then Lee Watson, Jeremy Daniel. Leclerc's going to be out there with Colby Peterson. That'll be all of those drivers. That'll be it. 18 drivers tonight as we look to shape up and ship out, right? I think that's what the big key is. Muscarella going, let's go 46 and 98. Do it, RB, for Mr. Van Ness. Muscarella Motorsports sharing the stream and giving us some love out there. Diana giving us some love. What's up, dear? Just Mimi fried chicken. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I want to make sure all of the cameras showed up like they're supposed to. Oh, now they did. Hold on. Bam. All right. Let's go through your driver cams. We're going to have a few of them here. There is Mr. Andrew out there ready to rock and roll. A little bit of love happening. I really do dig the Yellowstone look. That is awesome. And the fact that he has the Chevy Camaro front bumper on there. There's RB for you. Oh, there's Fear the Beard. Old Navy rep. Big old hashtag Fear the Beard. There's Jordan Lane. He and I are always racing around each other. I'm going to pop in some cameras as we go so you can see these drivers. There's the Muscarella Motorsports fan. Budgie gifting a Tier 1 sub to Muscarella Motorsports. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. There's the man. This is Laskowski. Here is Mr. Dove. As it populates, there's Mr. Dove. Appreciate him. And then there he is. Yeah, all the cool things. And then, last but not least, man behind the scenes, there's Andrew Davis. Ready to go. Everybody's go. We're good. We're golden. Yeesh. All right. Driver cams are good. Those things are good. Thank you for gifted sub, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you, 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 thank you. All right, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Strap in your belts. Get ready for some helicopter awards. These things are about to be busy. Full send and all that jazz. We're going to do it. Pace car is off. One of the biggest tri-ovals in all of NASCAR. The start-restart zone just past the start-finish line. Or, sorry, just past pit road entry. There's the flag stand right there. You see that? That's pretty insane, right? I like it. We're going. We're green for 65 laps of the round of 8. All right, drivers, this is Talladega. Hold on to your butts. And they're 3 wide. Side lanes. Zukic with them. Thompson rolling. Bottom side of the racetrack. David Emmett on the bottom side. There's the 2. Slides in front of, does look like Matt Allen. 99 up to roll. On the bottom side, Zach Thompson is going to have a little bit of help. 16 in tow. 2 to run with the 99. These cars do overheat. There is Ryan Wendt out there. Amen. Try to pull Zukic. Manufacturers try to link together. 2 of 65. See, I jinxed them. I told them that they were going to have a caution lap 2. And you know what? They did not. See? I know how to make this thing work, right? What's going on, Church? Amon drops down inside lane, trying to prevail. We're 3 laps in. 3 laps in. The outside lane's going nowhere. We're pretty much right there. Drivers at the yellow are your playoff drivers. Everybody else is, well, they're battling for things. For race wins. It matters. What's up, Church? A little bit of skipping going on. Trying to figure out why that's happening. Oh, it's probably because this guy's running at the same time. Amen to out front. Zukic will be in second. Zach Thompson will be in third. Squidward's going to be in fourth. Bosworth's going to be up top. I'm sorry, not on top. On the back bumper. I'm saying up top is Matt Allen. Aaron Ryan pushing down. How about a little Ricky Bobby theme going on here as Aaron Ryan jumps to the outside. Going to pull Andrew Davis behind him. Andrew Davis is driving the Perrier car. What was that character's name? I can't even remember. It was Ricky Bobby's arch nemesis. I've seen the Highlander, and it sucks. No, that's not how they should go, but, you know, the way it is. Colby Peterson, tail of the field here. He's going to have Auclair with him. And everybody's pretty relaxed right now. Outside lane for Aaron Ryan and Andrew Davis. And inside lane stacks way up. Matt Allen going with him. Josh Barr just behind. 33 clears 7. Right there, the back bumper. Inside lane will check up again. RB Turner. Full scent is Brad Dove. We'll have Jeremy Daniel just ahead of him. Dove on the dial. There's Leskowski there as well. Thank you, Dad, for the like. I'm missing chat. Sorry, chat. We love y'all. Got to be aggressive on the high line with the most recent update. I agree. I don't know why you had to follow again. I thought you were, unless Ryan Motorsports was already following. Unless something happened, I hope it didn't happen on our end. Whoa, big check up there. Whoa, baby. Dove had a run there. Came down side draft. He's going to lose a couple of spots. Bosworth there. Leclerc's going to be on the back. Colby Peterson there as well. Jordan Lane, tail end of the field. Just try to keep the car clean. The old 25 rolling. Here's what he sees in front of him as he goes with Cal Naughton Jr. tonight. Bam! He's saving fuel. I would be. Jean Girard was Ripke's. That's right. I couldn't remember who it was. I've seen that movie dozens of times. You know, what NASCAR fan hasn't? Between that and the Days of Thunder. Dove and Jeremy Daniel working forward as these drivers go to work. That's who it was. I'm trying to get to that bubble. Two cars trying to drive the outside lane. This driver should get between 29, and there's Josh Barr. We'll see Jeremy Daniel to the back bumper. Right now, as Barr slides up in front, Aaron Ryan leading right now. We'll get that credit for point led. Position points and leading with a certain amount of points is going to be a big deal. Barr moving forward. Inside line will close up. So if you're trying to make this thing on one pit stop, you're going to have to save a ton of fuel and back off the throttle a lot. Jeremy Daniel, fastest lap of the race, 49.56. And that's almost dang near impossible because everybody wants to go fast. Why not have two 30-lap sprints, right, or two 26-lap sprints, and then go from there? Josh Barr trying to go to the lead here. Jeremy Daniel doing a great job of shoving that car forward. Going to keep that outside lane exactly. I tell you what, Jeremy Daniel might look like he is seesawing here just a little bit, but he is rolling, man. To the right side of Barr. Got to be careful not to push one into the corner. Barr up to block. Daniel down to the bottom side, so is Dove. So Dove right there to the corner. Barr saw Jeremy Daniel in the corner. Now Barr will drop back to fourth where he started. All that momentum lost. Unfortunately. Let's go on YouTube for Mr. RB. Getting some love out there. Appreciate that, of course. Look at the drivers or the driver cams tonight. I don't know about the next gens, but the trucks get hot very, very quick. Yeah, and these guys are as well. That's what I'm seeing here. Dove drops in. We'll see 11 of 65. Barr backs off the corner. Jeremy Daniel was trying to slide in there. We'll see if anybody gives him the room. Jeremy Daniel down, trying to pull Barr back. Barr, big deficit here. Matt Allen breaks the draft. We'll see if any of these drivers try to work. Josh Barr. We'll see the 9 go to the outside. 9 in the 6. The 99 rolling. Jeremy Daniel drops down. Lee, he left Dove there for a moment. And now the 35 will pull the 99. Matt Allen being called out saying, hey, stay up close to me. So I hear him over. Hear those great things happening on the racing surface here. Barr. Laskowski seeing it. Andrew. Continuing to roll here. Jess is bringing me more chicken. Is it? Good deal. She likes this stuff. Good deal. Laskowski lost the draft. Brad Dove, Jeremy Daniel dropping in behind the main pack here. They'll run single file to try to play catch up. That's what they did. Cody's eating some fried chicken. 13 of 65. We'll see if Christian and Colby Peterson can catch up to Laskowski. Laskowski on a 3-car tandem might be good enough to be able to make that work. Jeremy Daniel, tailing into this group. See if he can keep up with the draft as Josh Barr is looking to the outside. Separation from the drivers here. Green flag pit stops are going to matter. And as they do work. They do work well. It's not very often I get fried chicken, but when I do, it's gluten-free and I soak it up. Delicious. He's too up to speed here. RB Turner had a screen go out there, so he's doing that. Mr. Butler, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you, Mr. Michael Butler. Budgie gifted another sub. Thank you, dear. That's 102 gifted subs from you. You're amazing. Went racing, giving us some love. Thank you very much. I appreciate you again, folks. We'll see how Jeremy Daniel can do with Brad Dove. Jeremy Daniel dropping back to RB, so his teammate not far off. We'll see Liskowski, Christian Beauclair, Colby Peterson try to make it work. Andrew had to jump to pit road. I think maybe the server or the session's having an issue here. It's the only thing that makes sense because even I'm finding the latency is dropping back. Josh Barr in 8th, still trying to get somebody to work with him up on the outside. Bosworth is going to be there. Mike Daniels in the me car. Got to make it work. Bosworth on the inside here. There's Lee Watson up on the outside. Jordan Lane back here with the 9 of Dove. Jeremy Daniel, RB Turner. On the 4-car tandem. You do not want to bump in the draft. Liskowski will split Beauclair and RB Turner. So this 4-car pack is going to have to try to close in 16 and a half seconds to the main pack here.
Mr. Biden, come on down here. Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
Tell you what, you gotta love the super speedway racing. You know what I mean? You gotta love it, and the reason is because every bit of it is something that can be. It's all detrimental, right? Andrew back here, he's trying to soak up what he's got going on. He might have just had a connection issue. He had to go to pit road and then jump back. I don't think he had any issue. There you go. Thank you, Budgie. There it is. All the subs, all the cool things. I appreciate all that. I really do. I really do. There's RB. Charity getting a sub. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Budgie. 103 subs total. And it throws it over to YouTube. All right. RB, Jeremy Daniel, 5-car sprint here. Here's the big question. Can they organize enough to get themselves a good push here? The 95 is back off here. Liskowski could be good. How about Jeremy Daniel, though? He's going to be leading this pack. RB will get to the back bumper. We'll try to not seesaw it. Got to hold on to it. All Jeremy has to do is look forward and carve the yellow line, and these guys can keep them. If they can keep themselves closer, they'll be able to try to run down Aaron Ryan and company. Fear the beard, folks. Fear the beard. There's Jordan Lane. He has got the 9 of Dove right behind him. These two lost a little bit of the draft, but they'll see about 12 seconds between themselves and the rest of the field. The thing is that 2 cars together just do not work well enough. You see Dove trying to get to the back bumper to the 25. And, I mean, he's trying to get there. And Jordan having to hold on. But there's a bubble around these cars that you have to break in order to get to that bump. And you need that third car in line to really make it effective. Right now, these two, you see Dove trying to carve down the bottom of the racetrack to get to the back bumper. And we'll go to it. There's Laskowski trying to roll. Just ever so slight movements. If you can keep everything rolling. Laskowski, if you can keep him close here, that's going to matter. Keep the 95 close. Try to stay out of the back bumper. 95 has to keep RB closer if they want to try to catch the gap between them and the front pack, because right now it's just not holding on. We're going to talk about Brad Dahl. He's right there on the back bumper of the 25, trying to give a big shot to the 25 onto the front straightaway. And now he's trying to make the pass on him. He needs to back out of the corner. Just not able to get into the corner. And he is trying to make him go places. Lee Watson just ran his fastest lap of the race, 49.79. Doug trying to push Jordan Lane into the corner here. He's going to be there, finally able to break the draft here. Got him pushing the right spots. He's really getting to the back bumper of the 25 here. You got to be careful not to blow up the engine as well. Oh, baby. Got to manage that throttle. Freeze him up. Man, oh, man. Dove is feeding him lunch. Here's Andrew Davis. He is keeping his front pack moving. Get there to the back bumper of Aaron Ryan. We should start to see green flag pit stops very soon. As Davis, an Eagles fan, but he likes himself a little Kyle Larson, which is pretty good on my books. 24 laps complete this time by. It will begin 25. The driver said that fuel mileage is somewhere around that 28 mark to 29, depending on where they run. But I will tell you that, if you're out front, you're going to burn more fuel. These drivers riding might hold on to it. So Aaron Ryan, who's led quite a few spots here. Oh, Christian had a big blink there. Laskowski right behind him. So again, keep him close. Andrew's 3 laps down, just trying to find himself a good spot from the high lane to the low lane. Need to maximize performance. Laskowski, furthest driver back in the playoff format here. He sits right now in 16th. Aaron Ryan. In that number 1 spot, Matt Allen, David Avent, Justin Zukic, and Zach Thompson. Your top 5 playoff drivers, again, cutoff line that much more important. As Aaron Ryan will pull down, and we'll see. What does Andrew do? Does he stay high? Or does he try to disrupt the race flow? He's going to stay high. He's going to do his thing. It's all up to Andrew where he runs. He has the option to run pretty much wherever. But he's going to do just fine. So he'll be able to soak up these drivers, and Aaron Ryan able to save about a half a lap of fuel. Barr will have to. He was searching, man. Barr's searching. Barr's trying to. What are you doing, Barr? We love you. What are you doing? He's searching. That's what he was doing. Everybody talking about fuel. Everybody's coming to pit road. All right. There's pit lane exit. There's pit lane entrance. Everybody's coming to pit road. Here they go. Watch it. Here they go. Oh, baby. Not one pit road speeding penalty. Not one. Aaron Ryan down to pit road. Pit road's going to be busy here. As we'll take a look. Mike Daniels down at the pit stop as well. This is going to be about who's going to be able to work well together. And do they take fuel and tires or just, I mean, if you're going to take fuel and tires, you might as well, right? Andrew coming off pit road. It's a good opportunity. There's the one. It's going to be closing in. Zook leads a lap here. Zach Thompson, David Ament, Bosworth, and Andrew all ready to work together. So everybody's holding on for dear life. 0-2 of RB Turner gets his pit box. Brad Dove out there by himself. Aaron Ryan, Matt Allen, Andrew, and Mike Daniels. They're coming off pit road, first takers. Zook. Everybody coming to pit road. It was the fastest off pit road, Aaron Ryan. Matt Allen had the fastest pit stop, but he took right sides only. 12:88 was his pit stop time. So we're gonna see drivers. We're gonna see drivers doing their thing. RB Turner. Jeremy Daniel pulling up the toe. And Beauclair, he's going to have a company here as well. The 94 Colby Peterson. Aaron Ryan working. So David Amon, Zach Thompson, Justin Zukic, and Boisvert are going to be right in that pickle. No penalties in this first green flag pit stop. We're going to have to see another one. If this thing runs green, which would be awesome to see, you're going to see some changes. Now, I tell you what, the drivers who were able to organize here, these top four, they're going to see a difference in speed. Oh, tires touched there. As Zach Thompson trying to leave pit road up to speed with David Ament and Bosworth in that 5.5. They're going to have to try to soak up that draft early and be close to each other. They're going to be doing just fine. They get up to speed. 46 onto the back bumper of the 7. Andrew Davis there as well. Muscarello Motorsports sits in second. His top four pack really working well together. Thompson needing the drivers behind him to tuck up and go. Ament in the 99. The 5.5. 3-car pack right now, 3 seconds and losing ground to the top four. We'll see another 2-car pack. Andrew and Zook trying to close in. Andrew came in on his lap 25 with everybody else, so he'll still see the 4 laps down, but if they can get the 5 cars to work well together, and Zach Thompson, who sits in 5th, might be able to do something good. RB Turner and company trying to close in. 22 seconds. Wiskowski to the back bumper. Jeremy Daniel there as well. Dove trying to keep it close. Jeremy Daniel trying to keep everybody closer. That's a good race line right there. 98 drives him down to the straightaway. 22-2. This little 3-car pack, if they can keep him close, will be fine. Brad Dove, half second back from RB. If he can throttle up and get right there to Jeremy Daniel and everybody can stay close, it might be a good shot that these drivers have to hold on and do something well. 3.8 second gap between Thompson. Aaron Ryan, 46, backs off the throttle just a touch here. We'll get into the corner. 33 of Andrew Davis working. All right, now is the time if you're going to do it. They've all spread out. And because they've all spread out, everybody get yourself a little bit of a hydrate break. And let's go do the thing. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, drivers have caught back up. We got a whole bunch of 8. We got an 8-spot gain here. I'm sorry, 10-spot gain by Andrew Davis. Aaron Ryan up 11. Matt Allen keeping them close. Mike Daniels drops back just a touch. He's picking up Zach Thompson. That 5 and 6 car pack has caught up to this front group. Thank you for the hydrates and all that out there, folks. We appreciate you very much. Here's my excuse to get more chicken. That was it. Josh Barr, this little 4-car tandem, 20.5 seconds. Barr right behind Laskowski. This group trying to keep him going. RB Turner tail end of this group. Lee Watson, Jeremy Daniel, not far off. Jeremy Daniel trying to catch up to Lee Watson here. Jordan Lane has Christian Beauclair behind him. Colby Peterson has lost that draft. Andrew up in the mix behind this main group. Would like to see it probably a caution or two just to not be in it. But right here, Aaron Ryan trying to pull away from Zach Thompson, David Ament. As we're 25 laps to go, presented by BAM Auto. Oy vey. But you gotten unfollowed before from a Twitch streamer, and it was, hey, I don't know how it happens. I know occasionally it does happen. I watch our follower account every week just to see what we're doing, how we're doing, and occasionally we see people that have to go through it. You know, all the things. Hey, yeah, Jess made chicken again. When Jess makes chicken, that's like my kryptonite. Colby Peterson just ahead of your race leaders here. Colby's going to go to the high side here. He's going to give up the race line to the bottom lane. 22 laps to go as we keep everybody moving. Colby Peterson, first driver, 1 lap down. It's good chicken. It's good chicken. Really is. Colby's able to soak up right here. He's got Andrew just ahead of him. Should be able to catch up and keep that draft and be able to keep these drivers close. The race here is again going to be about when they come to pit road. Zook might be able to run a lap longer. Laskowski has Barr all over the back bumper, trying to keep each other moving forward. They've closed in a couple of seconds here. Mike just went live. Not sure who's hey, Mike's live. Cool. We'll send. All right, folks. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Hopefully you're all having a good night. Hopefully YouTube is having a good stream out there. All these drivers putting in the energy. Everybody holding on. Everybody doing what they're doing. They're all... Oh, we got a short pit happening here. These drivers want to be able to make it on fuel. So Zach Thompson, David Ament, Osbert, Zukic all on pit road. Andrew coming in with him as well. So the top group short pitting themselves. Zach Thompson got a black flag for speeding on pit road. He'll be having to make a drive-through here. Unfortunate. So here these drivers come down to pit road. They're going to fan out just a little bit here. Matt Allen is going to be on the inside. Everybody's got to maximize entry. Laskowski. We'll see Josh Barr and Brad Dove. And second group. Now, the third group now becoming the group. As Matt Allen will lead. Josh Barr. Brad Dove, RB Turner. Dove to the back bumper to the 35. Give him a little bit of a shot there. Right. Laskowski, Barr, Dove, RV Turner. Lee Watson is Mr. Daniel behind him. Jamie Daniel sits in sixth, up 10 spots. Laskowski up 10. Finally able to lead some laps here. Aaron Ryan and company coming off pit road has Andrew Davis behind him. There's Mike Daniels there with him as well. Ament and Justin Zukic seeing some good times. Zach Thompson just served his drive-through here. So Thompson's going to be a lap down. Kobe Peterson on pit road. He's going to take his last fuel splash of fuel. Laskowski. Barr, Dove onto the front straightaway. Everybody trying to hold on. Aaron Ryan and company. 3-car breakaway so far. David Ament, Justin Zukic holds on to this group. Jordan Lane trying to catch up as well. Jordan Lane seeing a little bit of that group. Bosbert, Beauclair, Matt Allen all trying to cycle together. So the Fords looking pretty stout right now. Laskowski, though, you're going to see Josh Barr, Brad Dove, RV Turner. They're gonna try to push themselves here. 17.8 second difference here between Lee Watson, Jeremy Daniel. They all came to pit road last time on 27. So we're gonna see these drivers still have to find a new way to do things. Oh, hold on to your butts from Budgie Bird. We got no caution so far. 15 laps to go. 50 laps green this time by. Laskowski leads. Josh Barr rolling. Barr trying to do what he can here. That's one of the biggest things is that, you know, his teammates are further away from him. Aaron Ryan trying to roll. Jeremy Daniel coming to pit road. Lee Watson coming into pit road. They're going to take their final pit stops. They see that second group closing in right here. Catching. How about David Amon, Justin Zukic trying to work together? They need Jordan Lane to be up there with him, but I tell you what, Bosworth, Matt Allen, Beauclair, this little three-car tandem, they'll be just fine. Lee Watson, Jeremy Daniel on pit road. Jordan Lane coming to pit road. The final takers on fuel, doing what they need to do here. Aaron Ryan, 33 in the 1. Everybody holding on. Mike Daniels there. Ricky Bobby trying to best the number 33 of Andrew Davis. Mike Daniels driving for himself. Mr. Bennett would be proud. As long as Cal Naughton Jr. does not take out Mr. Bobby. Laskowski, Josh Barr, Brad Dove, and R.B. Turner coming to pit road at this time by. "13 laps to go." It's going to be a quick pit stop here because Aaron Ryan and company have 4-second deficit here between these top three. Drivers lock up the tires coming to pit road. And no penalties for any one of those drivers, so they are good to go for the end of this one. Aaron Ryan will close in. We'll see 3 drivers ahead. Zach Thompson, who is the first driver a lap down. Zach Thompson. Ooh, baby. Mike Daniels breaks up the draft on the 1 there. Just a little bit. Thompson, like, hey, I didn't know you were there. All the good things. And there's a chance there for David Ament, though, and company. They've got a 5.1 second deficit. Josh Barr trying to close in. R.B. Turner. We'll have Laskowski not far off. Jeremy Daniel still out there. He is on the lead lap, but he's going to see the leaders coming here. As Aaron Ryan leads, 25 of Jordan Lane in tow. 00 of Lee Watson, 81. Press out to the outside, 5-car pack. 11 laps to go. This one's kind of just gone. Big hype for the Budgie Bird out there. Appreciate you, dear. Appreciate everybody watching out there. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me because it's a long way to support what we do. It is important and imperative that all these drivers know that you are rooting for them. So I encourage you to do so because it matters, folks. It matters to the drivers. It matters to me for the drivers. As we're coming down to the wire. 10 laps to go. Drivers are focused. They are imperatively having a good time. This driver right here is keeping them close. You know what? Much love to Andrew. I think we're seeing a lot of flicking, a lot of coolness. Seeing drivers level off. As the 2 and the 99 work together. Trying to get something out of this top 5 night's a good night. R.B. Turner has a big group. Josh Barr, R.B. to the outside. Big run. There's a 16 with him. 16 to the back bumper. 16 will clear 0-2 to the bottom. R.B. doing what he can. Andrew gave him a great push. And so he'll soak back up with these drivers, and now Barr. Opportunity trying to close in. 2 seconds the gap between them and Brad Dove. Jeremy Daniel back out here in this main pack. See Lee Watson just ahead. There's a 95 coming off pit road. That's Beauclair. He's coming off pit road, or he just cycled backwards just a little bit. So come on, Fear the Beer. Kept that car clean so far. There's Jordan Lane just ahead in that 25. He is working well. There's Mike Daniels there as well. Lee Watson. So Jordan Lane trying to do what he can. Oh, baby. 9 laps to go. It'll be 8 this time by. Hold on to it. Laskowski trying to find a spot. 16 drops in front of the 9. The 9 able to pick back up. Everybody rolling. Everybody moving. Brad Dove just behind. Hopefully he'll be able to get back up to speed here. Everybody passed him on the outside. And so hopefully he'll be able to keep up with these drivers. And he's going to lose a little bit of that draft. That's no bueno. Andrew Davis second right now. They come around the front straightaway. 7 laps to go. Everybody holding on. Everybody's focused, man. They're so focused. Bosworth. And some advice saying, Allen, push me. Push me. That's a much better area there. Big bump for the 46. And holding on. Driver's cracking the throttle. 5 to the outside. Jeremy Daniel has a position spot right there with that 25. Ooh, drops back in. It's going to be behind the 1. Separation from the 25. Checking on Bosworth and Allen. Zukic, David Ament, they have a little 4-car pack. Actually, technically a 3-car pack. Brad Dove losing the draft on the group ahead of him. Aaron Ryan leads. 6 laps to go down to the back straightaway. They might have 18 drivers in here. But the race has been almost flawless so far for all the drivers. Little bumping, little bit of entertainment, little bit of fun, little bit of, kind of what it is. We're 5 laps to go. I think Beauclair could be the next driver they're looking ahead to see. Now Christian, he's back here. Zach Thompson ahead of him. Lee Watson making things happen. Andrew behind this little 4-pack. Colby Peterson just ahead of your race leaders here. So Colby trying to do what he can. He's going to stay on the bottom side of the racetrack. Peterson Racing on board. Five to go to before this time by. Zukic and David Amon, 6 seconds. The gap between them and Bosworth and Company. This little 4-car tandem. There's Bosworth and Company trying to catch up. That's Matt Allen. They've actually closed in a little bit of time. Amon 5 seconds back, 4 laps to go. Trying to push the Ever 11 snot out of the 81. 4 to go. Aaron Ryan, the 33. Mike Daniels there as well. Inside the top 5. Actually, every playoff driver inside the top 10. Mike Daniels, Andrew Davis. Trying to win their way. 33. Teammate to the 7, 25. These are all teammates up here. They've somehow found each other. All except for Jeremy Daniel and Lee Watson. And I do believe who's right behind Jeremy Daniel there? as or Lee Watson there. I believe that's Colby Peterson. Colby Peterson doing himself some justice. 3 laps to go. Brad Dove, 40 seconds off the pace, comes around on the front straightaway. Dove trying to do what he does and trying to move forward. Aaron Ryan coming around. It'll be 2 laps to go here in the AMP Racing Series. Race 1. Of the round of 8. And super speedway racing might be just these guys' bag. We'll see how it fares out. We are going to be down to the bank straightaway. Positions matter. Jordan Lane in 12th, Jeremy Daniel in 13th. First drivers off the lead lap. 7:33, the 1. All within striking distance. David Amons, 3.8 seconds. They have the momentum to get there. There's Zukic right behind him. This group trying not to break up. Jeremy Daniel to the outside of Daniels. Jordan Lane holding on. White flag waves. Final lap. How about a green to checkered? Talladega Super Speedway. Whoa, Jeremy Daniel. Now trying to get to the 1-1. Trying to hold on. 1 is there. Colby Peterson, Lee Watson, Jeremy Daniels. Right behind Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels might have a run here. They get up to speed. Aaron Ryan, Andrew Davis, Mike Daniels. Drivers trying to punch their way to the finish line. Jeremy Daniel up on the outside, trying to take that spot away. 33 to the outside. Aaron Ryan, final corner. 1 goes across the line. That's the win for Aaron Ryan. He locks himself into the championship round. Andrew Davis, Mike Daniels will finish the race sideways. Oh, baby. Man, oh, man. All right. All right. How about Aaron Ryan? Driver's going to finish up this race. Aaron Ryan will get the victory. He'll be battling for a championship against 3 other drivers to be determined. As a wow. A lot happened at the end of that race. They're arguing. Yeah, Aaron Ryan's going to celebrate, though. Here's your race results. Aaron Ryan, Andrew Davis, Mike Daniels, your top 3. David Amon, Justin Zukic, your top 5. Matt Allen, Josh Barr, R.B. Turner, Laskowski, Brad Dove. Bosworth will finish in 11th. Jordan Lane, 12th. Jeremy Daniel in 13th. Lee Watson, Zach Thompson, Christian Beauclair. Then Andrew will finish 17th. Colt Peterson, 18th. R.B. with the top 8. Even after it all got separated. That's the thing about these races. You got a big team. You can make it happen. How about them apples? Ricky Bobby wins. Yup. All the good things. Driver's going to celebrate here. I'm waiting for like 2 or 3 things here. Yeah, there they are. There's a reason why they all did what they did, right? To make it happen. To make it work. To make it be awesome. Yep. It was a good race, green to green. No cautions. We didn't even have to give out a helicopter award at all. Aaron Ryan will celebrate. Man, oh man.
Cal, you could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough.
It fires me up, man.
I love it. Say it one more time.
Shake it, bake!
Does that feel good?
Yeah, it rhymes. They're both verbs.
It's awesome.
All right, that sounds really low. I'm going to turn that one up. I think that one should be like this. Yeah, it's not working well. I'll find a better one. All right, they're going to celebrate, and we want to thank BAM Auto, of course, AA Gaming for being on board with these drivers as everybody goes to town. As Ricky Bobby would say, that is a voice of reason, and it'll be the guy who knocks it down. Aaron Ryan wins in the Wonder Bread machine. Mr. Dennett would be proud. If you ain't first or last, shake it, bake action there with your teammates. As Cal Naughton Jr. just trying to break your car and going nowhere. He just. She said, no more. No mas. Great race, man. Green to green. That's important as, fuel mileage races can be that way, but everything got spread out, and that first pit stop, everybody kind of closed back in, but you guys are able to get in and out of pit road pretty quick here.
Yeah, I'm blown away that it went green to green. We did a little bit of the math and was like, we're gonna have to stop twice. There's no way we're gonna save that much while maintaining decent pace. Just Davis and I made a move to the outside, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 laps in, something like that. And I was just like, I'm just going to stay foot to the floor because there's no point in saving. We're still going to have to pit twice. And it just, pit stops were all smooth by everybody in our group. And then towards the end, it was just making sure that we keep a gap with David and Justin, which we were able to get together, collecting a few lap cars there. Helped us out a lot. But yeah, man, green to green and a win and locked in the championship race.
That's important because and that's one of the things I said the moment you won. Andrew might have stolen it from you there for a moment, but if he went for a win, he went for a win. It's a win to win, even if you're our teammates. But it was kind of it's a boring race today.
No, it 100% was. It was real boring. We always talk about how, like, man, I wish we'd be able to get green flag pit stops. And once we get green flag pit stops, we're like, man, this is boring.
I wanted one helicopter award, and I think I might have gotten it at the end. I have to go back and look. But there's something to say, though. But 65 lap green flag run, 18 drivers, still, it's impressive because you can't get that in officials with 18, 20 drivers. You guys really showed up today, and that right there makes all the difference.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think people went into it, just like, all right, it's a round of 8 playoff race. We want to take it easy in the beginning, and then it was a few side drafts causing people to kind of lose the draft, and then once there were multiple packs, it just kind of turned into single file racing.
Right.
But I mean, it was boring, but I'm not going to complain. I got a win out of it, so.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I mean, because it could have been way worse. I mean, it is one of those things. But Just trying to catch up on what happened behind you as you guys completed that white flag. Was Davis committed to you, or was he going to try to make the pass? I mean, I'm going to ask him, but
I mean, I think he was committed. I mean, we've raced a lot together, and he knows how important it is in the playoffs. And smooth opportunities like that do not come by, especially when a green flag Dega race. We've raced together a long time. I know he wanted it so badly, but I can't thank him enough. I know he wanted it, and he poked to the outside just to be like, I could do it if I wanted to. I want you to know that,
Right.
But I think he was committed because he's a good teammate and a good guy, and he knows how important it is in the playoffs.
I mean, he could have been, the true villain of Ricky Bobby at that particular moment.
Oh yeah, he could. He had the car to do it too.
Yeah,
he could have ruined my day real quick.
Yeah, could have been, could have, should have, would have, but he didn't. And so, that's awesome. Budgie, giving you a big congratulations out there. It was, I don't even know. I don't know. It's great. Jean Girard. That's who it was again. Had to look again.
From Formula One.
Formula. I like the fact that he had most death in that little party with him. That's funny. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go watch Talladega Nights. Again, you guys have fueled the fire because you had four of the cars sitting up there inside the top five. Even though one was a lap down, it's still funny to see and pretty incredible to watch you guys get out there and showcase the speed that you can have here and. It's a ton of fun to see, man. Congratulations and lock yourself into the championship race. No sweat tomorrow, or I'm sorry, next week or the next 2 weeks. It's a you thing now, and it's gonna matter.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Give shout outs. Big victory here at Talladega.
I want to thank Amp Racing and Andrew Davis and Justin for putting this league on. It's a blast, and I feel like I never know what to expect each race, whether we're going to have a lot of cautions, it's going to be hard fighting or green flag start to finish. I just never really know what to expect anymore, which is exciting. I want to thank Andrew Davis again for being a teammate of the year over there and sticking with me, even though he could have easily just made a pass right there at the end for the win. I know he had it in him. I want to thank Nicole for watching and supporting me every single week. And you, sir, for putting on the show and hanging in there for a green flag run at Talladega.
Yeah, I mean, there was one thing at the end, but
That's one thing.
There was one thing at the end.
But, yes, sir.
It's okay. One thing at the end. I have some big skips going on here, so I don't know what in the world's going on, but life happens. All right, brother. We'll let you have at it. Aaron, much love, brother. I appreciate you. And as always, we'll check with you guys next week. Congratulations again.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
With Aaron Ryan coming home in victory lane. P2, his teammate who could have been the Jean Girard, but did not, and found himself in P3. So tell me, was the Highlander any good?
I don't know. I didn't watch the Highlander. I was just, sitting there driving, drinking my macchiato the whole time, one hand in it.
It's such a great movie.
I know.
And yeah, now you guys able to maximize, get your teammate out there and to the championship round. An important step for himself and for everybody else as well. There's a lot that can be said for having a good teammate, but also, you're out here trying to race for wins yourself. Playoffs don't matter. So now could be the opportunity. But as Aaron said, he thanked you for the commitment, and it's racing. 65 laps, green flag in your league, though.
Yeah, that's the surprising part to me is that we went green to checkered with no cautions. And then, going down the back stretch, coming to the checkered flag, I asked him, "Are you sure you need this win? Are you sure?" Because I was
Right.
like, I told him I was going to pull out and just kind of make it look like it to give Jason something to call because it's been green flag the whole race.
Yeah,
But no, we
there's
had
a
the
wreck
game
at the end.
plan. Yeah, I got to go and look at that one. And there's a couple. There's two of them. I know the five apologized to Mike already about that. He was just trying to side draft one a little too aggressive. But we had that soon as the race ended last weekend. We had our little group chat. Was the goal was Bar or Aaron? Neither of them can get it. Then it was me or Jordan. So we got that hole right at the beginning when we got that line, and we went right to the top. And a shout out to Matthew Allen too, right there. Once me and Aaron got up, he just stuck with us the whole way and followed suit, and just a bunch of riding. It was, got a little boring with the riding, but it was still fun.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, it's super speedway racing. You ask any of these NASCAR drivers when they're running 3 wide, half throttle, they're like, it's boring.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that was the thing. We came off of pit road. I set my stuff like 3 laps extra fuel. They're going, at one point I look over my fuel. I was like, whoa. He's like, what? I was like, I'm only 1 lap to the good. And I was 3 laps to the good to start. And I'm not leading the pack, just riding in second.
Yeah. Yeah. I when I asked about fuel earlier, because I wanted to make sure that, one, I was on par with what you guys were doing, but also, 75% fuel changes the dynamic, makes the car lighter. You run faster just a little bit. And it can upset the car, to try to slow down, and save. So like running full speed is pretty much the option. So kind of just knowing, I like to know, and you guys like to put on an entertaining race. So you got 2 green flag pit stops in a 65 lap race.
Yeah, that was, I was still, everybody did a great job getting off the track, calling out when they were pitting and getting back up to speed without losing on the apron as well. And, and Mike Daniels right there, he was 4th last week. He gets his first interview this week, and he stuck right with us too. And he knew thankfully he stayed in line with us and knew what we were going after, bigger picture. And appreciate him for sticking with us and doing that as well.
It's a big old team championship that you guys are really looking at as well. It's like a manufacturer's thing,
Yeah.
but you guys have a massive lead in that.
I think either next week or the week after that. I know before the championship race even start, we should have it locked up. And that's an impressive feat alone too by itself.
It'd be a ton of fun
Being
to see.
able to keep that consistency and getting all those points.
Well, yeah, and then have your teammates the focus. We all want individual championships, but team championship. Even Hendrick Motorsports, when Kyle Larson won the NASCAR Cup Series championship, he said that the one thing that he appreciates more is the team championship that they had won, because he felt like that was more deserving than just the single accolade.
Mm-hmm.
All big things. All big things. All seasons must come to a close. And you guys are 3 races away.
Dude, wait till you see the schedule for season 3. I tell you what.
It's gonna be
There's
fun.
some new tracks. There's going to be some interesting tracks as well.
Well, as long as we're not taking the Cup cars on the Wild West, we should be good. That'd be kind of funny though.
Aren't you sure? There's a setup out there. I've seen it on TikTok. There's a setup. Someone has made a setup for it.
Yeah.
For those next gens to run the Wild West.
Hey.
Maybe an exhibition race.
Yeah. No damage. Could you imagine those things? I don't even know if they'd get up to speed up the hill. I don't know. It'd be funny. It'd be.
It'd be interesting and it would be funny.
I would definitely say that those tire pressures would have to be stupid low. That top end gear would have to be as short as short as you could make it. Man, no. It is what it is. Mr. Davis, I appreciate you, sir. Always a pleasure to get a chance to talk to you. I know that life is good when we go green, and that's what you did tonight. P2 finish, and moving your team on into the championship with Aaron. It's always a blast. Give your shout outs, brother.
Well, shout out to Zook, helping me keep this league running, all the admins that run it, also all our sponsors, Bistro. We had Bam Auto, AA Gaming, along with Boyd Construction. Shout out to the whole Amp Racing family. That sticks around even though some drivers are out of playoffs. They still show up each week to race, and hopefully they stick around going to season 3 because season 3 is going to be exciting.
It'll be even more fun than, well, I don't even know what else to describe it. It's just fun. Racing's fun. It's the reason why
Can't pass up a Sunday night.
That's the reason why I'm doing my own thing sometimes too. So a ton of fun. All right, brother. We'll chat at you later. Congratulations. We'll push on and push forward.
Yeah, one of these times we'll have a victory lane conversation. One of these times.
Just once, it'd be all right.
Yeah, just once. I mean, I could do it in every other league, but this one.
You know what? You did it in mine, so I guess that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there it is. All right.
Thank you, sir.
You too. That's Andrew Davis coming on P2 tonight. And last but not least, we'll talk to the Mr. Daniels coming on P3. As life throws you lemons, you made lemonade, but you had a little scotch to it too, I think. Maybe a little vodka. I'm not quite sure. But what a race you had. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, brother. It's been a long process adjusting to this. Came up just shy last weekend for my first interview and had to make sure I got it this time.
Well, that's what Davis and I were just talking about how you you're able to do some good things last week, and then you get everybody wants the opportunity to talk, right? You want to be that guy that gets interviewed. You want to get interviewed for the right reasons. Could you imagine if I interviewed people after they got wrecked?
Oh, it'd be great and bad at the same time. It'd be a treat.
Be a no holds barred, have to pre-record them and then play them with the beeps in place. That'd be.
You need a beeper guy just sits over there. That's all he does, just ready to hit that button.
Put ourselves on a massive stream delay. Yeah, no, it's good, man. Hey, how about one? We got your paints to work. 2, you're able to get yourself into a good spot there at the end of the race. I mean, Davis talked about bigger picture. Getting Aaron up there and trying to get somebody on the team to the Final 4. But I mean, you were there. I mean, you were in contention, top 5 for most of the night. Able to cycle with drivers, able to get yourself into position when you are trying to find your teammates to work with. What do you have to do to keep yourself there? Because we saw Barr get stretched out, or spread out, and he lost the main pack in the middle portion of that. You guys were able to kind of stay together.
Yeah, it's me and Lee. It's hard for me and him to stay linked up with being such a small team. Luckily, Aaron and Andrew and them, they're Team Chevy, so I had them as a teammate to kind of follow around and fill out the race. If I would have been in the playoffs, it'd have been a little bit different story there towards the end. They wouldn't be so friendly, but all in all, did it for the Chevy.
I'd have done it for the Chevy too, because Fords are so much better on super speedways, and I hate it.
I'd hate to be the guy that goes and tries to get in and something happens and takes out playoff guys. It's not how I want to do it.
But hey, you're here
right now. I'm just proving myself.
Yeah, but you're also here to win races too, and that's one of the things that like with our Sunday Fun Day stuff, right? I'm gonna race the guys hard. I'll stay out of their way for the most part because I just want to race, right? But for the most part, I will. I'll be competitive where I need to be competitive. I mean, Jordan and I like to. We have a tendency to find each other. We're just racing each other a lot, but regardless of where you're at in the points, man. I mean, it could be a win in your future. You just you got to say bye, guys.
I've got 3 races left and a whole lot of motivation and a whole lot of momentum going. I'm ready for it.
I like it.
Big fan of Richmond.
Yep.
Really big fan of Hubstead. So
all the massiveness, right?
Some great finishes. I'm ready to take this best of the rest title. And then going into next year, I got a new team. Very much excited to race for. It's still on the low, so can't spill the beans on that, but I keep popping out these top fives. They're going to be more motivated to race with me as well, and be looking forward to next season.
We got Charlotte next week. That's a racetrack that can be pretty demanding of the car, but yeah, be a little less demanding on the driver. So I think you guys will be good. You guys running 200 laps next week. That is a massive race.
It's definitely going to be a test. The biggest thing I've worked on is just making sure not making mistakes during the race. I'm racing the track more than I'm racing the other guys. When I first started, just 6 months ago, I don't have much experience in this. Just something as simple as remembering to turn your tires off. I've ruined my race fairly early with just simple little mistakes, and I'm completing my races, and it's showing.
I'm finishing up with people message me during broadcasts. I need to change my status whenever I'm broadcasting to leave me the hell alone. I'm broadcasting. It's okay. I tell you what, man, there's so much to be said about good racing, but it's so much to be said about patience. I think today was a day of patience, right? You just had to kind of be patient, just ride and see what the track was going to spit you out at, because this track can do that.
So easily. I mean, Pop had an amazing run and got that speeding penalty right there at the end. Just something so simple like that just ruins your whole race.
Well, it is the way it is, man. All right, Mike, give your shout outs, man. You get a P3 finish. It's awesome to get the chance to talk to you up here outside of Discord. Get the chance to talk to you.
Yes. I'll be looking forward to talking to you next Friday or next Sunday and first. So
there it is. I like it. Call your shots, man. Tell everybody to stay the hell out of your way.
Yes. Just let me on by. It'll be easier on you. Definitely looking forward to racing everybody again Sunday, and another great race.
All right, brother. Give your shout outs, man. All right, it's your top three. You get to thank people. You got a significant other. You got kids. You got a dog. You got the series to thank. It's all you, brother.
And I've got 4 cats, 1 dog, possibly another dog on the way. A great family. Thanks to my wife and my 4 stepchildren and my son. We're a big old family over here, but I'd like to thank all of them, and I'd like to thank Chevy.
I like it. All right, Mike. Much love, brother. I appreciate you. Congratulations on a P3 finish. We'll see you next week, man.
Much love, and thank you. I will see you again Sunday.
That is Mike Daniels coming on P3, first time for an interview. Didn't do too bad for himself. I like it. Congrats to Mike. Podiums are big deals, man. It may not seem like a lot to be able to talk to me as a podium finisher, but some of these drivers, that's what they really want to do. That's kind of that's a goal, right? And that small goal can lead to race wins because that gives them confidence. And that's my job, is to make sure that we build confidence in leagues and build confidence in drivers and build confidence in content creators and build confidence in mods and the community. We love to see it, and that is the best part about it. Colby, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you, my friend. Love seeing you get out there and push. Marilyn Ruth giving us a like earlier, 25 minutes ago. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't see that come across my screen, but I do see it now. Congratulations to the drivers. How about a green to green for 65 laps? That's pretty freaking fantastic. We don't get to see that very often, and we got to see it today. Andrew Davis, much love to you. It'll be good. Well, good. We're gonna set some things up, and yeah, it'll be good to go. All right, drivers. Next week, green to green at Charlotte. We'll see you tomorrow night for some GT3 action for Chop Shop Racing. Then Chop Shop, the cycle just starts back over, folks. It'll be good. On the 11th, we have a charity race coming up. We're going to make sure we take care of that as well. That's going to be with Thompson Racing. Much love to those guys. We'll make sure that they're all good to go. Be good, be safe, be kind of one another. Budgie, much love to you, dear. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being out there. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. It supports the stream. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us for more content everywhere. We are everywhere. Signature Esports everywhere. Except for X. It's at Real Sig Esports on X. So, but Signature Esports everywhere. I'm even on Limit 8, and I don't even know what the hell that is. It's just something TikTok said, hey, you can join this. And I'm like, oh, okay, let me listen to TikTok. Aaron Ryan locks himself into the playoffs, folks. Locks himself into the championship race of the playoffs, and now it's all that time. Be good. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.